Blue Note, and we'll be mixing for the Groovynators again. They seem to be a regular here at the place. And the first band is up on stage. We're just not getting ready to depart the stage, and the other band is getting ready to come up. So we're going to be mixing for the second band coming up. And looking at it right now, back on the Yamaha MGP24X. This is what they had here last time. And right now we're just going through, we're putting the board tape down, getting ready to mark the channels, and looks like we're going to be zeroing out the board, but the board actually looks like it's pretty close to zeroed out already, just sort of looking at it. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, we've got the board taped up, and we're putting the drums over in subgroup 2. As you can tell right over here. Everything else here is just going out the regular stereo, and we've got all the vocals going into subgroup number 1. Those are going to be right here, right next to the effects. Okay, so having mixed this band before, I'm beginning to rough end some of the settings on this board. Most notably up here, we've got the gains sort of set, just trying to remember what I've done with them before in the past. And over here on this particular board, it's got it has the compressors built into it, so I'm using these channels over here for the vocals, for the compression. I would put compression on the drums, but I think with the limited number of channels that they have here, I'm reserving the compressors for the vocal side of it. So anyway, I'm going to go through and I'm going to set some EQ settings here. And what I mentioned before, somebody come in here and they zeroed out the board, which is a great thing to do because it gives me a good place to start. Alright, and we're moving along.
Looks like Durham showed up. Nice to see you all here.
Break time. Anyway, it's been a pretty busy night here running the board. Some of the channels have been overdriving the input, so I've been having to watch that. Some of the channels have some pads on them to control it. That's why sometimes the faders are going up and down. He's keyboardist has got his gas pedal on for some of his patches that he has. But I just want to make sure he's always being heard, so I may bring him up some, but then when he gets loud, I'm bringing him back down. Other than that, there's really not too much else to see here. We've got the effects running here. There's reverb, there's delay, maybe you heard some of that going on, and once again, the only thing we're using here are these two subgroups right there. This one's here the vocals, and this one here is the drums. Everything else is being patched over to the going through the mains here. Anyway, that is probably about it. The lighting tonight is being handled by Lights by Brian. Excellent light show going on. In fact, I wish I had a camera just to film that for you guys. But other than that, everything here is about where it should be. I've had to make some EQ adjustments. You probably saw me making some of those. And remember, it's always about taking out. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit. It's always about removing the offending frequencies. Yeah, you can't really tell. Sorry about that. But all along in here, I've brought down some of the mids, the mid-bass region here on the vocals, make it more tuned for the room. But over here for the bass, about 2K, got them turned up here about 2K. Whoop, there we go. It's probably about 2K. I've got them turned up about 9 dB. It helps the string attack come through. Other than that, everything's going pretty good. So I was going to continue on with the break, and then we'll catch up with some songs later.